Have you ever ran into your ex at the grocery store and ended up with a fiance? It was around 6 p.m. sharp on a Monday night. I was shopping around the supermarket for a long time, but as I was poking around in the vegetable aisle, I saw him, my ex, Richard. I would have recognized him from a mile away. At first, I dodged him like a bullet, pretending to be immersed in my shopping. But then, I realized Richard was standing right behind me all along. Hello? I felt a hand on my shoulder. I said nervously, I'm sorry, do I know you? Wanting to do nothing more than to run away. I think you do. It's Richard, he answered with a grin spread across his face. Remember me? Oh, yeah, my voice faltered, my positive energy entirely depleting. Listen, I know we ended things on a sour note, but I would really like it if you gave me a second chance, Richard said with a nervous half smile. Yeah, I answered, shrugging my shoulders, acting indifferent toward him. The way we had ended things was not so good. He unexpectedly stopped responding to my texts and calls about a week or two ago, and so I assumed we were just done with each other. An explanation for why you ghosted me left me on red for a whole week before I finally just gave up. Gave up? What? Richard countered, his eyes flooding with guilt. I would never do that to you. My dad was suffering from leukemia. I wanted to text you back later on, but I basically had to change my contact information, and so that's why we lost touch. Excuse me? I could feel my temper escalating quickly. Your dad suffered from cancer, so you had to change your number. You seriously expect me to believe that? I snapped angrily, red-faced. My heart was thudding wildly in my chest. Control yourself, I thought inside my head. Maintain self-control. This is not the time or the place to lose your temper. Yes, Tiffany. It was actually a mistake that we lost touch so suddenly. You actually expect me to believe that? I snorted. All right then. What's the surprise? Do tell. I am quite intrigued. But upon closer inspection, it seemed he had been crying already for a long time, even before we had run into each other at that moment. His eyes were already swollen, bloodshot. Tears were streaming down his face. I'm sorry, Tiffany. I'm so sorry that I hurt you so badly. It was a mistake, really. I wasn't in a good headspace. Richard, this is highly unacceptable. I'm sorry, but I cannot accept your apology. Is that your final decision? He asked, begging, pleading with me to change my mind. I could tell from the look in his eyes. Please, I am begging you. I loved you so much. I was confused. I was going through a difficult time. Please, I need you so badly in my life. Fine, I said, my demeanor at last softening once I thought about it for a good 5 or 10 minutes. It is okay. I accept your apology, but please don't do anything like that to me again. I do have a surprise for you, Tiffany. Matthew's voice trailed off. Well, I really did change my phone number, but that's not the surprise. Then what is it? I coldly but calmly retorted. If it's not that, then what is it? Tiffany, will you marry me? I pulled back. He was already on his hands and knees on the ground asking to marry me? M.E.? But I thought we had broken up. I didn't know whether to scream or to slap myself silly. Never. This is all a huge mix-up. I was telling you the truth. He shifted uncomfortably, suddenly becoming shy. Will you marry me? All sense of time seemed to warp, to stand still, to suspend in disbelief. I never officially broke up with you, he insisted. Richard, this is a lot to take in. Can I think about it? The following evening, I took my phone and texted him on his new phone number. Before I fell asleep, I looked forward to his good evening and good morning texts again. It was safe to say that it was the best accidental run-in at the supermarket I had ever witnessed in all my life. I finally decided on yes as my answer, but it took some time to rebuild that trust again.